Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go in the rain in Landover. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 18 cut.
Throwing is Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Into space at the 45. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
Here we go, set. Panther 6, Reno. Ready.
Now Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Ready.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
18 Rattler, 18 Panther 6.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Washington.
Alert! Bronco 80, go!
Handoff, running left is Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Ready. Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Down the gun. It's Milroe. This is caught at the 2. And the Commanders are going to have finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's good. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Washington. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bronco with Ryan. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Ready, 70,
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Kennedy Lions. Ready. 18, 18, 5 years. 60 Maverick. Hurt.
He'll drop to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Warriors 17. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. Panther 11.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay,
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Panther 80. Tag. Ready, ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Down. Ready.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Vikings, 60 Panther 6.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
At the 11-yard line.
Reload. Reload. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cowboy 80. Unlock line. Hey. Hey. Check out.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Milroe. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and
4. Hawk 70. Hawk. Come on. Warrior 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now it's Milroe. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Austin brought in motion.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
19.
Austin brought in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Okay, ready? Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
On first down, it's Milroe. This one taken in by Hyatt. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Cowboy 80. 65 jack. 65 jack.
2nd and a yard.
18. Pioneer.
At the 20-yard line.
19 Lion.
To the air, it's Milroe. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. I have a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Okay,
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Milroe. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it just past their 25.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one is caught by Dotson. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Austin now to return this. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Ready, break. 19, 18. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Go.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
His 49-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd and 5.
Hold it ready. Get up. Cowboy 80. Check. Check, Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. He'll up the middle. He's got his man complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Back to the air one more time. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8.
They'll run with Mitchell. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Mustang 19.
Back to throw. This one caught the floor. And he'll take it on in. Tig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. 60 Mavericks, Cougar 19, Viking 18. Go.
On the ground is Walker to start the drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Raiders are going to have it just past their 25.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's second and 2. In motion, Okonkwo.
18 Cardinal.
Another run here with Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
On the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
19-18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shaq.
On the ground, Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. And caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd and 6.
Go.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Walker, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Commander. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 9.
Packers 79 Broncos.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8.
18 Rattlers.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. This caught right side by Worthy.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
40-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Milroe. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Here comes 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for Commanders' 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, They force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Mitchell. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Now 2nd and inches. Now it's Mitchell. Room to run past midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
They'll go down to a knee. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. They'll run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Chapter 11. Viking 18. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. This one complete right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a hard...